Hello class 10th, hope you all are good. Let's continue chapter 6 metallurgy, extraction of aluminium, and today we will discuss about the refining of aluminium by Hoops process. Let's start the chapter. Now children, we have already done this Hall-Héroult process, but the question is ki why after bare process, means after removing impurities, why this what we get after removing impurities, means after concentration of ore, what we get? Fused alumina. Now this fused alumina, why it is not directly converted into aluminium either by heating or by using reducing agents? Because what aluminium oxide is a very stable oxide. Why? Because actually what's happened, aluminium is a highly reactive metal and it has a great affinity with oxygen. Actually the bond with oxygen, aluminium bond with oxygen has a very strong bond, which is really difficult to remove either by heating or by using reducing agents. That is why this fused alumina is reduced by electrolytic method. And we use which method? Hall-Héroult process. Actually, some question may be, we can use these reducing agents. Just learn these reducing agents. This is your what? Carbon or coke, carbon monoxide, and hydrogen. These are the three reducing agents which are used in metallurgy to reduce what? Metallic oxide to metal. Right? In case of like zinc metallurgy or iron metallurgy, we use reducing agents, right, to convert metallic oxide to metal. But in case of aluminium oxide, that in case of this fused alumina, we are not able to use these reducing agents. These three are what? These are what? Reducing agents. So learn this one. Carbon or coke is a reducing agent, carbon monoxide and hydrogen. And these equations are not possible. Now the question is, why fused alumina is electrolytically reduced to aluminium? Because aluminium oxide is highly stable oxide and aluminium has a strong affinity for oxygen. Right? Earlier actually what's happened, aluminium was very precious metal, just like gold. वो बहुत महंगा था and aluminium is not used as we use nowadays. Nowadays it is very cheap, but earlier it was very expensive or very precious metal, because the process of extraction of aluminium from its ore was very difficult. Even aluminium is the most abundant metal in the earth crust. Right. And the difficulties which were faced during electrolytic reduction of alumina were, fused alumina is almost a non-electrolyte and has a melting point around how much? 2550 degree Celsius. And at such a high temperature, large amount of electric energy is required to liberate aluminium from aluminium oxide. And the liberated aluminium metal may also tend to volatilize or vaporize out and get wasted. Okay, now what is the use of cryolite and phosphor in the electrolysis of electrolytic reduction of alumina? Actually, cryolite is a what is the formula of cryolite? Na3AlF6. Right? And it is a very good electrolyte. Second, it lowers the melting point of alumina. What is the use of cryolite? It lowers the melting point of alumina. It increases the conductivity because it is a good electrolyte, so it increases conductivity. Third, it increases the mobility of the fused mixture. That is why this cryolite is added with the fused alumina during electrolytic reduction of alumina. Right? Second is your phosphor, formula is CaF2, and why it is used? Because it lowers the melting point and it acts as a good solvent. That is why it enhances the mobility of the fused mixture. And after mixing this cryolite and feldspar, what's happened? The extraction of aluminium from alumina, from fused alumina, become very easy, and that's why nowadays it become very cheap. Okay, now the question is why the layer of powdered coke is sprinkled over the electrolytic mixture? Because powdered coke, it prevents burning of carbon electrodes in air, and it minimizes or prevents heat loss by radiation. So learn these 2 points, why powdered coke is sprinkled over the electrolytic mixture. First, it prevents burning of carbon electrodes in air. Second, it prevents or minimizes heat loss by radiation. Third is your graphite or carbon anodes are continuously replaced during the electrolytic reduction of alumina. Why? Because the oxygen evolved at the anode, it either escapes as a gas or it reacts with carbon anode, and the carbon anode thus oxidized to carbon monoxide, which either burns giving carbon dioxide or escapes out through an outlet. So these and graphite anodes or carbon anodes, they continuously used up, right? And that's why what's happened, these they have to replace continuously. So after Hall-Héroult process, what's happened? The aluminium which we get, it is 95% pure. So to get pure aluminium, we do electro-refining of impure aluminium metal by Hoops process. What is Hoops process? In this process, we take same electrolytic cell which contain 3 layers. For first layer, second layer and third layer. Now the your first layer, it contains pure molten aluminium. But it contains pure molten aluminium with carbon rods, or which act as an a cathode. Right. The middle layer, it contains a mixture of cryolite, barium fluoride and aluminum fluoride and calcium fluoride, which act as a electrolyte. So what electrolyte we use in Hoops process? That is a mixture of cryolite, barium fluoride, aluminum fluoride, calcium fluoride and calcium fluoride, right? And third layer, here the lower layer, it is actually impure aluminium which we get after Hall-Héroult process, and it serves as a anode, right? It acts as an anode. So what is anode used in Hoops process? That is your impure aluminium. Okay, and what is your cathode? That is your pure aluminium along with this carbon rods. Now naturally when electricity is passed through this electrolytic cell, then the electrolytic reaction which takes place at cathode, what's happened? Aluminium ions, they will migrate towards the cathode and they discharge at cathode by gaining 3 electrons and convert it into aluminium metal, and this is a pure metal, right? And anode, what's happened? It take part in the reaction and loses 3 electrons and convert it into aluminium ion, and this aluminium ion come in the in the solution, and then they migrate towards the, just see here is a what is it? Yes, impure aluminium. This aluminium will lose 3 electron and convert it into aluminium ion. It will lose 3 electron and convert it to aluminium ion, and now it come in the in the electrolyte solution, right? And from here it will migrate towards the cathode and discharge here by gaining 3 electrons and then converted into aluminium metal. In this way, what's happened? All impure aluminium is converted into pure aluminium, and then we get pure aluminium. About 99.9% pure aluminium we get by Hoops process, right? And just look at here, through this outlet pipe, what's happened? The pure aluminum is collected, right?
Thank you, children.